Good morning, Janine. How are you? Diana, good morning from Houston. Hey, all right, Houston. I have family in El Paso. How are you guys doing? How hot is it this morning? This guy, ladies, just to give you a heads up, this person, quote unquote, the one who knocks, is a troll. I don't normally kick people out. I ask you folks, this person is becoming annoying or whatever. You folks vote if this person or that person wants to get kicked out of the room, then I do so. But I normally don't kick anybody out. I just let them rant on until somebody gets tired of them. So why should I talk to you? Anyway, you're the third party. This person is, well, you'll see. He's already started. Amy, good morning. No, not because you sub. It's just that you are just not a nice person. It's not because you sub. I don't care if you're a sub. It's just that you're just not a nice person. You're rude. See what I mean, folks? And he had said, like, a couple days ago, it says that porn is more interesting than I am. All right, folks, vote now. Stay or go. Truth in what, man? Why should I talk about world affairs? This is not about world affair talks. This is about, and you already know this. You know what the premise of this channel is, and was, and will continue to be. You have Casey Neistat and everybody else to go to. Why should I change my format to fit and suit one person's needs? And don't you think homelessness is world affairs enough as it is? You're almost, in the way you speak, you're more adolescent. Like, you sure don't act like an adult. So, the way you're acting is kind of like an adolescent. Okay. I'm not 54, so bye-bye. Not that I'm ashamed of my age, I'm not 54. Arrested Development. Whew. That person was a bit of a schmuck. I try to give people chances. But did you see how this guy was already talking? And in the past, he was just like, I don't know. I find it very difficult to believe that an adult within my age bracket would talk in cul-de-sacs. Literally, he would talk in cul-de-sacs. Just But whatever. I usually just try to let them ramble on. That's the second time I've had to kick him out because people wanted to vote him out. So anyway, aside from little bugs and cockroaches, how is everyone doing this morning? Happy Sunday, easy like a Sunday morning. Easy like a Sunday morning. Oh Lord, I am pooptified this morning. I'm tired. Did anybody catch yesterday's upload from the farmers market? UK. Awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to grow up and be successful and travel the world. Still trying to grow up myself. I'm successful a bit. Didn't take advantage of traveling the world. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. Eh. Maybe a third time around. You know how things go. You snooze and a missed opportunity. Oh, well, I would think that your son's wedding is definitely a lot more important than my vlog. So, yes. How was that? Were you happy? Were you excited for it? Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about my children getting married. Least of all my daughters. Oof. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe it's hypocrisy, but I don't mind my children getting married, but my daughters, especially my youngest, no man shall be good enough. Ooh, the youngest, the last one to leave the nest and to, wow, that's pretty big. That's big. The youngest getting married, that's huge. Whether it be male or female, that's pretty huge. Life is complete, young lady. Life is complete now. You you've done what you were supposed to have done. You raised, you reared, you educated, sent off into the world, and now you reap the rewards, grandchildren. So that's our jobs in parents. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I think I'm gonna need more than one cup of coffee. Let me see. Check on. I have a plan on where to go today. I have to check on the time. Oh, 10 a.m. Oh, I got time. Oh, shoot. I got plenty of time. Why the flip does that cost so much money? Alright. Yes, I can do that. 10 a.m. Oh, it'll take a while to get there. Super awesome. All right. Methinks I knows where I's be going. All right. Cool. Cool, cool. Um, why? I'm such a difficult with this. My movie maker is just, it's not the movie maker, it's the software. It's my doggone laptop. Shoot. Um, Darn it. What were um what were their colors? My last colors were red and white. The first colors were blue and white. And Disney themed. Our grand entrance, my first wedding, our grand entrance at the reception of the couple coming in was the theme, the musical theme from Disney's Main Street Electrical Parade. That was really cool because she and I, we were both Disney babies. So that was cool. That was a lot of fun. I love that. And the second marriage, we got married in the court, which was still cool because we were the only couple in Beverly Hills Court that were dressed up. Everybody else was like jeans, shirt, you know. If you're gonna, it doesn't matter if you're gonna get married in a court or in a church. Dress up for it, you know. I don't know why people don't take advantage of that, especially when it comes to getting married in court. We're just gonna go to Vegas, get married. Dress up for it, even if it's your fifth time around. Even if you were like Elizabeth Taylor, it's a wedding. It's something special between two people. Joy, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Right? Because if you're gonna treat it like that, why get married at all? Just stay semi-attached. I don't know. I'm just a romantic. I'm a squishy at heart. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I'd like to say also thank you to Irma or Linus from up north, up in Northern California. I got a beautiful card from her from Northern California. I'm not going to say exact. Well, I'll say from like the San Jose part, California. Thank you very much for the card. Love it. Beautiful. And thank you for the gift. I'm enjoying it right now. Cards and letters from you folks. I want cards and letters. Postcards from where you are. I'd like to know where people, how far I'm reaching. I know you show me, you tell me UK, Poland, France, Russia, Germany. Margarita, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right there. Cards and letters. Mainly postcards. I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. I like snail mail, something that's actually been written by hand on a keyboard. Anybody can, even a 2-year-old can do anything on a keyboard now. I like pens. Yeah, I always carry a pen in my pocket. Mo, good morning. How are you? Good, good. God, it feels so much later. It really does. I have just been at it nonstop. And today, this morning, won't be any different. Why should it, right? Hmm. No, I didn't. Why not? Why did not? Why did it not? Oh my God. So many updates. Yeah. Nice. These Facebook friend requests. Very questionable. Very questionable. I get a lot of Facebook requests from, especially mostly 99% from young ladies. This one young lady, very amusing, sexually suggestively dressed. Says she's a nurse working for the Red Cross. Not like that, you're not. Denied. And there always turn out to be these fishers from like Uganda and West Africa. And it's like financially you are barking up the wrong tree. So move along. Why did this not take? Interesting. Don't get it. I apologize. It's just that there's so many updates that Facebook puts up. Almost on a daily basis. Every day it's like Facebook is updating. And it's distraction and drag. When it comes to Apple, it's a solidary system. I wouldn't mind owning an Apple laptop just so I can just because I could do so much more editing on Facebook. The only thing I really don't like is that they don't stand behind their product. I wish they would just change their policy. They have it's not like they don't have the capability. They can most certainly repair their products, but they don't. They see more marketing and well, I'm afraid you're gonna have to spend another $3,000 on a laptop, or $12,000 on another desktop. Why? Can't you fix it? No, we really don't want to just get into our hardware and just screw with it. Tis the only problem with the beef that I have. Other than that, I think they're fantastic. I used to use them all the time in the printing industry. I mean, when you work in the printing industry and the newspaper, it's just, especially in the music industry, Apple's just more geared for that. It always has. But the fact that they don't stand behind the products and they don't want to repair it, they just want you to buy a new unit. That's my one and only. There's a lot. I need an energy bar. Where is that one page that I saw? Doggone it. Really? Jesus Christ. That's big enough. I'm trying to see if I can't find a. decent stabilizer. Above any. Actually, I need a stabilizer for my digital cam, but my laptop, my camera, my cables, my external chargers. I'm carrying about 20, 20 plus pounds in my backpack as it is. It makes it hard. So if I get another stabilizer, another 2 more stabilizers, that's another. God, that's about another 8 pounds, 7, 8 pounds. I'm gonna carry a rucksack with a camelback. Someone mentioned, Charlie, with your backpack and everything, you look like you're homeless. I just had to laugh. If they only knew what I carry in my backpack, a homeless person couldn't afford that. It's too big. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, Christy. How are you? Happy Sunday. I am trying to map out my destination, where I'm going to go today. I know where I'm going to go today. It's going to be a heck of a hike to get up there. Had I been smart, I would have frozen a couple of bottles of water. I should have a couple of bottles of frozen water. Still got a couple more months of heat left. Did you catch a vlog yesterday from the farmer's market? Oh, so I just uploaded yesterday's vlog also of the Jackalope Festival. Yesterday was the last. Okay. Okay. I gotta buy some more. I've been eating them. I carry Lara bars. I carry Clip bars, and Kind bars. Those are like my two favorites are the Clip and the Kind bars. I love those bars. And Clip bar, the peanut butter, and chocolate brownie. Yeah, the chocolate brownie, like my favorite. But I always try to carry that and a pack of beef jerky. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm gonna go today. I don't want to think about it because it's a heck of a hike to get up there. So, Kind bars are good, aren't they? They rock. Yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me check the weather because I think starting either today or tomorrow, we're supposed to climb up in the triple digits for the next couple of days, and then it'll start to level off. And then by Saturday, 94. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow will be 100. The next 10 days, it'll be 100, 103. Level off in the mid 90s. And then by Tuesday, the 14th, it'll go down to high 80s. So it's going to be, oy vey, it's going to be another hot one. Good morning. How are you? Hey, James. How you doing? Good morning. So, yeah, sadly, yesterday was the last day of the Jackalope Festival. I don't think it'll be back until maybe October or November. It comes around twice a year. Wish it would come back like maybe once every quarter. It's a lot of fun, and I think it's a good stimulus for the economy, especially for the local artisans. They do such fantastic work. I'm a big fan of local artists and local farmers and everything like that. It's what this great country was built on, not mass manufacturing. One of the things that I loved about living in Wisconsin was what do you call it? The Amish. Oh man, the X and I used to go to like the Amish auctions. Um, Rarely bought anything, but we just like to go to the auctions. They just do beautiful work. I mean, whether it's sewing, quilting, knitting, woodworking, making furniture, it's fantastic. Good craftsmanship that you can't find going to like your local furniture store. I am a big fan. But yes, I am going on. Well, the hike to my end destination is going to be pretty brutal. I don't know what's going to be worse: is the bus ride or the hike? A little from column A, a little from column B. James, how is Montana treating you? You liking your surroundings? Seen any bison yet? How come you not? I at least got to get a bottle of Gatorade or Powerade before I leave. Oh, that's great. They're never enough. And they're, you know what? It's kind of like our freeway system out here in California. It always takes them years and years, and I understand it does because I got to do studies and everything. But by the time you build a brand new freeway, the populace has already grown threefold, so it's never going to be enough. So we're always backlog. Actually, Las Vegas, their beltway system is a lot better than ours here in California. Oddly enough to say, but yeah, there's definitely they can stay up on homeless shelters. I mean, if they can stay up with building new apartment complexes, new luxury condos, and stuff like that, why can't they stay on top of building homeless shelters? Suffice to say, I believe that at least maybe two a year is what's needed in a 5-year project. And then hopefully by then it would go down and those shelters could be reutilized and converted into luxury apartments. But we have existing empty buildings all over up and down California, from the north to the south. You know, instead of building something new, just utilize whatever empty building that we have and convert them. Am I right or wrong? Good morning, Jen. Jen is in the house. Yes, Jen. Jen is in the house. How are you, Jan? Oh, because Christy was talking about how they're building a second shelter in her area, and I think for 5 years and stable off, and there's a declination in the population, and those could be utilized to be converted into luxury building. But why not take? I mean, this is the most common sense thing of all. Shooting yourself in the foot, as easy as that. Take existing abandoned buildings, city buy those, convert. It's that simple, right? No, but we want to spend the money on focus groups and take said allocated money and just spend it before we actually apply it to the need and the use, which is, in my old world of thinking, is very mafiosa thinking because it's exactly what is being done. You're stealing from Peter to feed Paul, and Paul's already fat enough. Oh, good morning, Steve. Really? Oh, that's fantastic. When I was down and out in Vegas, it was pretty bad. This was 2000, late 2005. It cost $5 to stay at the Salvation Army shelter. You'd get a meal, you'd get a shower, and you got a bed. But it costs $5 to sleep at the Salvation Army. Where in their right mind does a nonprofit get off in charging a homeless person $5 for a place to stay, a meal, and a shower? Like, that's what they used to charge. It was $5, and they opened up their doors at 5 o'clock, and people would start to line up as early as 3:30, in the middle of summer, especially 103, 108-degree weather. And there were, I remember there's no, because it was down in Old Town by the old convention center, by the old cemeteries and everything like that, the county cemeteries. And people would panhandle all day long or do whatever they're going to do for $5 measly for that. It was bad. See, and I think Vegas is certainly going to surpass Los Angeles County in solving their homeless problem. And actually, this last time that I went to Vegas, when I did my little pull down your pants and slide on the whole ice thing, as someone so kindly put it, I saw the declination of homeless was a lot less. I don't know. I didn't even get a chance to go to Old Town, but certainly on the Strip, there weren't as many as there used to be. I don't know if that's because of the casinos or least, but I really didn't see as many. 24/7. That's by Old Fremont Street and everything, headed down that way, past the Stratosphere.